Hey everybody, it's Mitchell here, coming to you through my YouTube channel, The Added Voice. I'm making this video because you got Jake Paul and GIB, I think is his name, fighting tonight on a Thursday in Miami, and it's a professional boxing match. I was supposed to upload a video a couple days ago, but I didn't get to it, so I'm doing it today. So I just wanted to play a few clips and of Jake Paul, showing who he is, talking about how he's trying to transition from the vlog, the YouTube thing, to professional boxing. He thinks he's got a pretty good go at it. He thinks he can do a pretty good job, and he's getting trained by one of the greatest, Sugar Shane Mosley. He's a beast. Sugar Shane Mosley almost knocked Mayweather out in their fight. Almost knocked him out in the third round. Wobbled him, that's for sure. But anyways, I wanted to show the clip of the last face-off where Jake Paul gets done taking his clothes off, gets in his face, puts head-to-head, and then pushes him. You can tell Jake Paul's ready to take Gibbs' head off. And by what I've heard and seen, Gibbs had two other fights. They were amateur with headgear and 16-ounce gloves, I think it is, 12 or 16-ounce gloves. But this is, professional and 10-ounce gloves. It's a huge difference, huge difference. Now, when it comes to Jake Paul and Gibb, by what I see and heard, he has heart, but that's pretty much all he's got. He ain't really got skill. He don't have the athleticism that the Pauls have, Jake Paul and Logan Paul. Well, when it comes to Jake Paul, on the other hand, I think I wouldn't say he's more of an athlete than Logan Paul, but I'm going towards saying Jake Paul's a better boxer than Logan Paul is. And I think he can be better if he isn't already better. So, I want to play this clip for you, and it's Jake Paul talking about, where he's going in life, how he wants to transition, so on and so forth. So here that is.
Jake, the problem child Paul. I'm fighting a Nissan Gibbs lit, and everything's on the line. Pride, family. The stakes are high.
I hope you like that clip. It gives you a little insight. And I want you to watch this clip of Gibb, being interviewed, talking about where he wants to go, what he wants to do with his life, and if he wants to transition to professional boxing himself. So here that is.
So I remember we were all sat here, and me and my flatmate Max, we always get into little bits of squabbles over dishes or something like that. He called me out in front of everyone. Everyone was sat in this room, there was Harry, Cal, that. He pointed over to you, he's like, I want to fight you in the golf box. You won't fight me. I'll be dancing around you. I was quite fat at the time, yeah? So originally I said no. He called me out on YouTube, and then everyone was promoting it, saying, oh, he's scared. I remember at that time I was like, right, I'm going to go to the gym, train with Vidal. I was going around runs outside of West Ham, going around there, running every day. I was like, no way, I'm going to let this guy fight me. And it was a funny dynamic because we would be training together. We'd walk in the flat, I'd scowl at him, see if he's eating right. He would see if I'm eating right. I could see that he was slowly slowing down at the train. He's like, it is what it is, we're fighting at the Commonwealth, that's it.
You've been chasing this fight for at least 6 months.
Yes.
At the press conference, when was it? It was September.
Yes.
Obviously, we all saw you getting on stage, calling him out.
Yeah.
When did you actually go into camp and start training?
I was always training. The thing is, I'm always into competition. So I took part in the Challenger Games because I knew a fight was coming up somewhere down the line. Yeah, there's only a few YouTubers that can actually box and fight. So I knew a fight was always getting down the line. So to keep my conditioning up, I trained for the 1600 meters for the Challenger Games. It was an event that Logan Paul held. I knew Jake was going to be there. And at that point, when I saw Jake, I didn't want to call him out at the Challenger Games. After it, when I saw him sitting down, I told him, lad, I'm coming for that belt. He looked at me and was like, he didn't really know who I was, kind of shrugged me off, but now he's forced to fight me.
So why Jake? Because before that...
And I got a couple other clips of, Jake Paul and then Gibb talking smack amongst one another. and all this, just trying to promote the fight, trying to sell the fight, trying to get views and stuff like that. So here's those clips.
Miami's a second home to me. Miami's always been a second home to me. Shout out Dave Grumman. Shout out Mark Roberts. Those are my guys. They run the city here. But yeah, Miami, I feel at home. Like, I love it here. So yeah, I definitely have hometown advantage. I think like even Gibbs like out of his element, you know. But yeah, I love it here. It's time to party after I get this W.
Well, I mean, I've been knowing Jake for like 3 years now, and he came to my camp at Big Bear maybe like 3 years ago and did some work. And he had another trainer before, Milton, I think it was his trainer. And they came up and we did some things or whatever. And I think that he really enjoyed how I was training him. And he came back and said, you know what, can you train me for this next fight? I'm like, yeah, no problem. You know, this is my friend. You know, we talk all the time anyway, so there's no problem. It wasn't like he came to me and said, oh, I want to pay Sugar Shane Mosley out to be my trainer. It's like, we're cool, we're friends, and if you need help, I'm going to help you.
Shane, I know you're pushed for time and you're going to get dragged off soon, but just give me not a prediction, and also how's this fight going to play down with Paul and Gib on Thursday night here in Miami?
Well, you know, the way I train for knockouts, I train to knock people out, I show Paul Jake how to throw the punches the right way, not just throwing punches out there. So he's like a real fighter right now. Like he's not YouTuber. He's a real fighter. So I think he's gonna knock him out.
And then, as I was saying at the beginning of the video, I got the clip of Jake Paul doing their last face-off and then getting in his face and pushing him. And he was real aggressive, and you can tell Jake Paul's ready to tear some heads off. So here that is. Anyways, I hope you like this video. I think Jake Paul's going to win. He's more fluid. He's more technical. He has a better trainer. He has a top-class, retired, one of the best all time, at least one of the best 100 boxers of all time, training him. He's going in for the knockout. He already said, you know, through the videos, through the clips I showed you, that he's looking for the knockout. That because of Gibbs' heart, he says it could stretch to the third round, but he's hoping, and it could possibly end in the first. So I'm going to leave you with a last clip going out. Before I play that clip, like, share, comment, subscribe. I need the subscribers. I need the likes, comment, share. I'd really prefer the like, share, and subscribe, and comment if you have positive or even negative things to say, but in a positive, progressive way, in a way that's going to forward the conversation, in a way that's respectful to all involved. If you got something negative to say and it's just, you know, repulsive and disgusting, then don't say it. I mean, if you don't like my videos, if you don't like me, if you don't like Jake Paul, if you don't like Gib, then don't watch the video. Don't comment. Don't waste your time wasting my time. You know what I mean? Because you wasting your time commenting on something you don't like, I'm going to be respectful commenting back, but then I'm wasting my time. And I got too much on my plate to waste my time. But anyways, like I said, like, share, comment, subscribe. Here's that clip for you. And until next time, peace.